Hello there, and welcome back to Aqua Plays Gabriel Knight. When last we left off, I was pretty stuck, so I did look up a guide again and looked at a couple things that I can do from here to kind of move forward, at least a little bit. So for one thing, I hadn't really thought about it, but apparently I can call maybe some of these other numbers and do some stuff. I think it might be this one, specializing in canine care. I can do something with the fact that I know her dog is named Castro. Or I think her dog was named Castro, right? Or something like that. Yeah, basically I can do something, or was it Carlos? I don't remember, but maybe it was Carlos. But I can do something with that information with these numbers here, apparently. So that's one thing. So we'll try that first. So let's head back to the
Well,
bookshop.
Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
Yeah, we'll head back to the bookshop and we'll call the number and see what we can do with that. I'm not sure what all that will really do, but yeah, we'll see.
Lucy, I'm home.
Oh boy, party time.
But yeah, so let's go into bedroom here and call that number real fast. See what we can do. So what is that one? That one is 555-6170. Okay. So I think that's the one that we need to call.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic. This is Melissa.
Do you have a Madame Cazaunoux as a client?
Do you have a Madame Cazaunoux as a client?
Madame Cazaunoux? Sure, I know her. She's not here right now, though.
Really? She told me she'd be there. Would you happen to have her address by any chance?
Yes, but I'm not sure I should give it out. Who are you again?
Oh yeah, so her dog's name was Castro, okay. Worried about Castro. He's missed 3 dance lessons.
I'm worried about Castro. He's missed 3 dance lessons.
Castro? Her little doggy? Oh, he's so sweet. Well, I guess if you know Castro, it's okay. Her address is 345 Dauphine.
Thanks.
Okay, nice. Okay, so that's what that does first. It gets us the address. Just a second. Sorry, my cat was knocking at the door. Okay, so that's what that does for us. I don't know why the music suddenly stopped. That gets us her address. Okay, so that is definitely a big thing here. But then the other thing I had looked up that I'd seen was that we can get something when Madame Lorelei is dancing in the park. We can get something. I think it says like a veil or something
outta
from
here.
her.
Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Good luck.
Which I don't know why I didn't think about like being able to grab something from her stand while she's dancing. Because when because obviously there has to be, I knew we had to be able to do something with her. Preferably without spending money because we're broke, obviously. And obviously she dances like so frequently and everything. I don't know why I didn't really think about that. It just never, that really didn't cross my mind. I really should have probably thought about that, but regardless, now I know. Yeah, I think that's one that definitely, like, I definitely could have, like, on my own if I, I think I didn't really, I kept thinking that I needed something else to do anything more with her, but I guess, maybe if I'd looked at it a little bit more. But it will. That's why we have guides to sometimes help us when we're just unable to figure it out on our own. But yeah, so we gotta wait for her to dance, and then I guess we can nab something. I think because she takes her, well, no, that's her, like, a boa, right? So I don't know, she takes something off maybe when she goes and dances, and we can maybe grab it.
Come on, boys. Hoopla.
And then obviously that will lead to something, and not entirely sure. Oh, hold on, let me see, because at some point, I think for one thing I didn't think about it because I didn't realize, it took me a little while to realize that there was a point in the dance where I could actually, like, interact with stuff while she's dancing.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park.
Okay.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the
Is there
park.
something that we can get while she's dancing?
The booth is a colorful melange. It announces the owner is current.
What can we interact with her? Oh, okay.
Not a bad idea. Ooh, baby, I love the way you move.
Madame Lorelei winks knowingly at Gabriel and twitches her hip.
Yep, she wants me.
Oh, okay, so she just drapes it around us or something. Kinda while she's doing that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I think, like, it was a little while, like, at first I thought...
Thanks, boys.
First, for your whole dancing thing, I thought that I couldn't interact with anything. You know, like, a lot of times when stuff is happening, characters are moving around, you can't interact with anything. It took me a while to realize that you could interact at a certain point. So I guess that's why, by that point, I just hadn't really thought about it, but... Yeah, so now we have this.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park.
What? Oh, there we go. I wasn't trying to pick up the grass. Okay, let's see.
The veil belongs to the fortune teller. It's covered with shiny iridescent sequins.
And I think, yeah, I do remember I saw...
The magnifying...
Oh, I did not try to look that. I remember seeing something about, like, we use a magnifying glass with this.
Gabriel examines the veil with a magnifying glass.
Let me see.
That sequin looks a little strange. Why, it's a snake scale.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what this is gonna do for us, ultimately, but yeah. And then, so we can use the tweezers to get that out, right?
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to remove the snake scale from the veil.
Okay. And what does that do for us?
Gabriel has a scale from the fortune teller's boa.
I assume that'll come into play later. I wonder if we should give this back to the fortune teller, maybe?
I think this veil belongs to you.
Huh, my veil. I'm always losing those things. You have no idea. Well, darling, you're such a sweetie to return a lady's delicates, and so handsome as well.
Well,
And since you have such a clear interest
Okay,
in
that's what I
fortune
figured.
telling,
If we give it back to her, she'll
let me
let us
see your hands.
get a reading.
They look so strong. Perhaps they will make both our fortunes clear, no?
I wish something would.
Strong. Yes and no, yet so delicate and, flexible.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, good. I see a mysterious woman in your immediate future.
Madame Lorelei winks at Gabriel knowingly.
She is a dangerous one, dark and beautiful. Ah, I see the road of your life forking. And very soon.
The blood drains from Madame Lorelei's face in an instant. Sweat beads on her upper lip.
Are you okay?
Oh,
Oh God! Beware! Beware!
oh wow. She pulled a Professor Trelawney
What
from Harry
is
Potter.
it about me lately?
Interesting. I wonder if we can chase after her here. Let me just save here. Yeah, we have to go down and replace the oldest one now. I'm gonna call this one Trelawney. Yeah. When in the third Harry Potter installment. Mr. Trelawney. Anyways, let's see. Can we find her again? I wonder if she might have run off into the church. Hold on. Can I not go up from here? Maybe not, hold on. So I know I can get to the church from here. I guess I gotta go from this side. Come on. Yes, I want to go to the cathedral. Oh, no, 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 not that way. Up. Up, Gabriel. There we go. Oh, no? Thought she might have gone in here. You know, it's like if she thinks dark forces are about, go to a church to protect yourself, but... Maybe not. Well, we can try to see.
Gabriel cannot...
Okay. I mean, eventually I presume we're gonna go in there using that priest robe, probably. Unless maybe that's for something else. I don't know. But interesting. So now we got a snake scale, but we'll probably be able to do something with. And yeah, we got the palm reading, a little bit of foreboding there. So let's go to the Cazaunoux residence now, though. Day 2 has been jam-packed with lots of stuff, man.
It would be better to be invited inside.
Oh, yeah.
The knocker is firmly attached to the front door.
Oh, I meant use.
Yes? Who is it?
I'm writing an article on voodoo.
Hi, I'm doing an article on voodoo, and I heard that you...
I am a good Catholic, young man. Take your evil influence elsewhere.
But I just have a few questions.
I can feel the evil eye. Go away. Yes? Who is it?
What about magazine subscriptions?
I have some fine magazine subscriptions for sale.
I'm sorry, but I'm not interested.
I'm selling pet supplies.
I've got some great pet supplies. Could you cool little doggy?
Castro has everything he needs. Don't you, Castro?
Thanks a lot, Castro.
What, land shark? What is that?
Land shark.
You are no Bill Murray.
Okay, some kind of reference that I don't know. Please let me talk to you, Madame Cazaunoux.
Please let me talk to you, Madame Cazaunoux.
I don't talk to strangers, young man.
Okay, well, I tried my best. Don't know exactly what else I can do then. So it didn't let me pull anything out there. So interesting.
This is the last page of...
How can I get her to talk with me if I...
This is the first
sorry.
page of invent...
Sorry, narrator. Didn't mean to make extra work for you there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what else I could possibly do, to be honest.
Yes? Who is it?
Okay.
Wrong house. Never mind.
Fine. Good day.
I'm surprised she's not like you again, or something. Okay, well now I'm not sure. But I can show this snake scale to people, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll show that to some people, maybe. Though I don't know if that does any good. I feel like it's
Hello,
more
Dr.
something I
John.
need for, like,
Glad you could return
doing
to us,
something.
Mr. Knight.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like something I need to do something rather than like something to show people, but I can still see. Well, it's so tiny in the screen.
Why would Dr. John be interested in that scale?
No, I don't know. Why are some of these people interested in any of the stuff that we've been showing them? It was, how do I get Madame Cazaunoux to
Thanks
talk
a lot.
with me?
Bye now.
Walk carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
You know, I wonder if I have to get Mosley's badge again. If I can. Hold on, let me go. I have a feeling. She won't talk to a stranger, but maybe she'll talk to a policeman, right? Because I think we can still do the temperature thing, possibly. And, I mean, I don't know if Mosley is stupid enough to leave his badge in the exact same place, but it might be possible. Let me see. If he's stupid enough to leave in the exact same place and, like, let me ask him for coffee again and get it again, like...
The control box is in a locked cage and can't be operated.
Okay, so it's blocked up again. Not entirely sure when that happened. I don't think there's anything for us to do here, then. I might end up being stuck again here, because I'm not sure how I can get her to talk with me. I don't know, let's see. Who would be interested in this scale? If anyone. I really feel like it should just be the end of day 2 already, but I guess we just haven't done quite enough to progress it yet somehow.
Do you know anything about snake scales?
I got some snake root and snake powder, but I order them wholesale. I don't handle snakes. I don't like them at all.
Interesting for a man whose living revolves around voodoo, which apparently is very tied up with snakes, which is kind of interesting because snakes are, like, typically in terms of, like, Christianity and stuff are typically seen as, like, kind of evil, right? Symbols of evil. So it's kind of interesting because, like, voodoo is, like, seemingly kind of somewhat tied up in, like, Catholicism and stuff, that they would have the snakes involved. Anyways, I don't know. Magentia has a snake, so I don't know.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Really? Boy, you are amazing.
I wonder if I was supposed to... Well, no, I don't think I was supposed to show the scale to Madame
Please,
Lorelei. That wouldn't really make any sense. And I can't now anyway, because she's gone. Let's see.
Since Magenta has a snake, it might be the best not to discuss the snake scales with her.
What? I mean, snakes shed their skin all the time, right? Like, so I don't know why it's necessarily that big a deal. But okay. Okay then. I wonder what we can use the snake scale for.
Well, I guess I'll be gone now.
I don't imagine that would be like
As you wish.
the key to the locked plate, right, of the tomb. Like, that would be kind of weird if a random snake scale could fit that or something, but... I could go ask the professor. Since he, like, studies voodoo, he might know something about this. Possibly?
Mr. Knight, you're back. Oh, goody.
Yes, it's me. It's me again. Oh, this. Did I ever show him the mask? I feel like I probably did, right?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
Okay. Did I ever show you the mask? I don't remember now.
Can you tell me anything about this?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
Okay. Alright. Just checking. I'll leave you to your work. If it'll let me.
I'll be going.
Good day, Mr. Knight.
Oh, I keep forgetting I was gonna go check what was... I imagine this is, like, nothing, but it could be something. Hold on, let me see. That's not anything over here, right?
Those doors lead to the projection booth.
We can't go in there, right?
Gabriel does not need to enter the projection booth.
Okay, just checking. I mean, we do all kinds of random stuff sometimes. You pick up things without yet knowing what we need them for, you know? Let's see. Let me go to the cemetery real quick. You don't happen to know anything about snake skills, right? Probably not, but worth checking while I'm here.
Hello there, got a sec?
What you need, boy?
Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
Alright. Well, thanks anyways. Let me just go. I doubt this has anything to do with, like, the tomb lock plate, but it's an idea, at least. This one's always so annoying to find. There we go. Okay, assume this does nothing here, but I can check, I suppose.
That doesn't work on the lock plate.
Yeah, so I figured, you know, actually, I wonder if I can look at this more closely.
Gabriel can see that just fine without magnification.
Okay, we just haven't used the magnifying glass for much. So I was just curious.
This is the last page.
Yes. Okay.
Gabriel can...
Okay. Let me just see real quick. Let's see. Is there another number we can call, I wonder?
Somewhere there's a new...
What can we call, maybe? There's a World Travel Agency. Maybe we can call about, like, going to Germany or something? Let me head back to the bookshop real fast. No, I feel like this day just needs to end already so we can get, like, the results from Professor Knight, and then I think we asked Grace to do some kind of research that we're gonna wait on for her, too. Like, we just need the data. Yeah. But I don't know how to get Madame Cazaunoux to let me talk with her. Still not sure about that. Let's head back to the bookstore for now.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
I love all the little interactions between them when we come back. But let's go back here. Now we could show Grace the snake skill. I doubt she'd know anything, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Let me look at the number real quick. So the World Travel Agency is 585-1130. Okay.
Hello. See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
How much for a trip to Rittersberg, Germany?
How much for a trip to Rittersberg, Germany?
Rittersberg, Germany? Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersberg. You can rent a car from there, or take the train. Let's see. The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400. What would you like to do?
Can't afford it right now, sorry.
I can't afford it. Sorry.
I see. Goodbye.
Yeah, we can't afford, like, anything right now, but Well, figure we might as well look. I don't know, maybe we'll come into some money here sometime soon and be able to book that ticket. Anyways, anything else on here that I can check? I mean, I could just call all these just to see, but I don't know if there's really a point to that. I mean, is there any point to calling the... I don't think there's any point in calling them again. So she won't talk with anyone who's a stranger, so I feel like that means we somehow need to maybe not be a stranger with her, but don't know exactly how to go about that. Maybe we need to find someone else who knows her? Wonder... Okay, first of all, Grace, I'm going to show you this snake scale.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Okay, figured I'd ask anyway.
See you later.
Uh-huh.
Let me go back to the drugstore. See if I can talk to him at all about Madame Cazaunoux again.
Hi.
I feel like I need to get someone to, like, vouch for me or something. Also, it just occurred to me, I can't magnify on the scale further, right?
Gabriel magnifies the scale from the fortune
Oh,
teller.
that is what I was supposed to do with
The
that.
iridescent scale is hued olive green.
Okay.
The iridescent...
So why is that important? I don't know, that was like, that gave me some points, so that was something, but I'm not entirely sure what did. Interesting, though. Anyways, can I ask you some questions?
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
What about... Oh, I can't... Can I not even ask you about Madame Cazaunoux anymore? Oh, I can't. Okay. Never mind, then. Can I'm wondering... Can I ask the bartender about her? Because he's supposed to, like, know everyone from this area, right? So maybe he could get me in touch with her in some way? That's what I'm wondering. That's a thought. I don't know why the scale being olive green was so significant there. That was kind of interesting. Anyways, let me talk with you real quick.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
Okay, what if I ask about bar patrons?
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They played every day for 20 years. Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games. It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time. By the way, Sam, the chess player, he's into that voodoo stuff.
Oh.
He's
maybe I
always
didn't ever
talking about spells and gree-gree and stuff.
Really? Thanks.
Interesting. Okay, maybe I didn't go down this line of questioning enough before. Interesting. So we need to talk to Sam about voodoo, but we have to interrupt the chess game first to be able to do that. Okay. What about Sam and voodoo?
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodooine and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day, he went up and talked to the girl, and, sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife. Poor guy.
Poor guy, what is... is that just a general thing toward marriage, or is it specifically about her as a wife? I wish we could ask more about that. I want to know the details. But anyways, what else about bar patrons?
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
I'd call you a regular, Gabe. And one of our local writer celebrities, too. Been coming in here, what, 10 years now?
Don't remind me.
We're still waiting for that bestseller.
Don't hold your breath.
Well, I'm working on it right now. Anyone else?
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
That's about all I can say about this crowd.
Okay, well, we didn't get anything what I wanted about Lady Madame Cazaunoux, but we did find out about Sam, so we gotta do something to interrupt their game, presumably. Okay. How do I do that? Or can I now talk to him about voodoo, maybe?
So, having a good game?
Shh. I'm concentrating.
Fine. All right.
That tabletop has an inlaid chessboard. The antique bar stool has been polished by a century worth of patrons' derriere.
Okay, not what I was trying to click on, but...
A sharp-eyed gentleman in a grey sports coat hunches over a chessboard, chuckling to himself. A man in a loud tie stares morosely at a chessboard.
So somehow I need to interrupt their game so I can talk to Sam. How do I do that, though? That's a good question. Do I have what I need for that? I wonder, can I just show him stuff at all?
Does this mean anything to you?
Yeah, get away from me with her, will you?
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Does this mean anything to you?
Yeah, get away from me with her, will you?
Can I wear that?
Gabriel doesn't want to put the mask on until he has to.
Okay, well, I was just seeing if maybe I could do that as some kind of a diversion here. Let's see. Oh, what a picture of a murder.
Does this mean anything to you?
Yeah, get away from me with her, will you?
Does this mean anything to you?
Yeah, get away from me with her, will you?
How can I interrupt their game? Oh, indeed. What's over here again?
A small table, recently deserted, holds the remains of someone's drink.
Can I take anything here?
That belongs to the Napoleon house.
What do I need with a table?
Not the table, the stuff on the
What
table.
do I need with a What do I need?
That belongs to the Napoleon.
Okay, okay.
Gabriel cannot. Gabriel can. Gabriel thinks he'll leave the man right there, thanks.
Not the man, his drink.
Gabriel, that would be rude.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be rude here. What can I do?
Got a second, Sam? It's about your game.
I don't have a game. That's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, you
Oh, this is
bastard.
Sam. Okay, I thought the other guy was Sam. I think I got him mixed up. But yeah, I feel like I tried this
Thought
before
you
and it
might
didn't
be
work.
interested
But maybe I
in
had to
this
talk to him
gambling
first.
Let me see that. Master Gambling Oil. What's it for?
Yeah, I think I had this idea before to use this, but I hadn't talked to the bartender enough yet to know that we had a reason to talk to him more. Okay, so interesting. Let's see. This is a powerful voodoo oil.
This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on. Really?
This voodoo oil can make a nun get lucky.
This voodoo oil could make a nun get lucky.
Really? You think it really works, huh?
I'd stake my reputation as a novelist on it.
'Cause using voodoo might not be fair.
You know, speaking of Harry Potter references, this is kind of reminding me of the liquid luck in Harry Potter, and like with Ron and the game, and how Harry pretends to put it in his drink, and then Ron like suddenly does super well because he thinks that he had it in there, but he really didn't. It was just a matter of confidence. That's kind of the same situation we got here. Another Harry Potter. Another thing I can relate to Harry Potter here in this episode. Interesting. You know, it's actually interesting. When were any of the Harry Potter books even out by this time? I think some of them were, maybe, by the time this game released, but it was like very early stages of that, I think. It's kind of interesting to think about. Anyways, ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Marcus? Using voodoo? That old bastard.
Pitiful, isn't it?
Let me see that bottle. Oh, this looks authentic.
Oh, it is.
If I could really beat that bastard. Stonewall, give me a Pim's cup, would you?
Coming up, Sam.
How much you think I'd have put in here?
Careful. You don't want to overdo it. Too much luck can be dangerous.
Ha! There's no such thing as too much. Now stand back.
Come on already. I'm ready to checkmate.
We'll see about that, Mr. Schmutty Big Mouth. Checkmate! Checkmate, you bastard!
Son of a bitch.
20 years I've been waiting to say that. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate!
Just imagine losing for 20 years straight and still playing, like, holy shit.
Ever met.
Checkmate!
You can just put this chessboard where the sun don't shine!
Man. Losing one time in 20 years and you be that much of a sore loser, huh?
Nice game.
Nice game. Hell, I was brilliant! Course, I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sam, you hear?
Will do.
Yes, definitely will do. And for now, can we chat it up, maybe?
So, how do you feel now?
Couldn't be better.
Naturally.
Can I ask you some questions now?
Luke, I'd be glad to help you out, but I've been stuck in this bar too long to know much about anything.
Well, what if I just show you some stuff, then? Here's a dead body. What do you think?
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Oh, that's a pretty muted reaction to a dead body. Guess you've seen some shit before, huh? What about these sketches?
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Let's see. Well, this letter.
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Did I ever show the letter to the bartender? I feel like I did, but I might check again. What about this mask?
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Okay, let's see.
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Okay, so it might just be a matter of he'll be useful later, but maybe not at all right now.
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Okay. I'm getting a feeling it's gonna be not really, not really, not really, not really.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, really.
Not really.
I missed the time. I missed the time up there. He takes a longer pause than I thought. Anyways, what about the scale?
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Okay then. Well, I guess you'll be useful down the line, maybe. Did I ever show this letter to you?
Does this mean anything to you?
Can't say that it does.
Okay. And you didn't know, I think I showed you this picture, didn't I, already?
Does this mean anything to you?
Can't say that it does.
Okay, just checking. You never know who you might know. You never knew who you might know. Okay. Checkmate. Alright. Hopefully, if we're lucky, that'll be the end of the day already, because I feel like day 2 is packed. I think we're still on day 2, right? I think it's been packed. I feel like I've done a lot of stuff. Nope, still doesn't say anything about late, I feel like I've gotta be able to talk to Madame Cazaunoux, but I just haven't been able to have a chance
Hello,
yet.
beautiful.
Oh. I just don't know how to do it. Let me just see. You got any messages for me, Grace?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
No. I was wondering if
I
maybe we
can't
could
think of
ask about
anything.
the snake skill or something, but... No. I guess not. And I really don't know how to get her to talk to me. I feel like that's what I've got to do, but I don't know how to make it happen. Is it possible any of these other, like, phone numbers could be anything significant? Or maybe should I try calling her again? You know, while I'm here, I might as well give it a shot. Like, maybe one of these other people is a relative or something? Maybe I can, like, make something happen? I don't know, I'm kind of grasping at straws right now. Let's see, I don't think I ever called this one, right? 535-1237. Because hers was the one before that. So let me see.
There's no...
Yeah, what do you want?
Sorry. I think I have a wrong number.
Good.
Oh, are we not going to be able to do anything at all now? Let's see. What if I call, 555-1270?
Hello?
Hi. Sorry to bother you again, but I was wondering if you know anything about voodoo?
I don't believe this. Buzz off, guy.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. I don't think any of the other numbers seem particularly, like, suspicious. Necessarily. Yeah, there's just, like, the World Travel Agency, which obviously is for the Germany thing, which we can't really do much with yet, assuming we can even do anything with it at all eventually. Let me just call her number again. It's a 1281, right? Don't know if it'll have any effect, but maybe? Oh, nope. Okay, can't do anything there. Don't know what to do next. Then I've just got to figure out some way to talk to her, but I don't know how to do that. She says she won't talk with a stranger. How can I not be a stranger? There's really, like, no way not to be a stranger to her.
I'll be back later.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't think I can ask anyone else about her, right? I don't think so. Man, let me in. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, please.
Yes? Who is it?
I have some fine magazine subscriptions for sale.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
I told you no. This house is under the protection of the saints. Now, go away.
Okay, sorry. Can I go? Maybe can I walk anywhere else around here?
There's not much of interest over that way.
Okay, what about this way?
There's not much of...
Okay. Well, then what do I do here? What can I do? Can I ask about her anywhere else? Oh, you know what? Can I put on the priest robe? Wait. Can I put the priest robe on? She's like... Maybe that's what I gotta do.
The black shirt won't do Gabriel much good the way it is.
Okay, so maybe that is what I do, but I gotta clean it up first? Okay. So I gotta clean it up. How do I do that? I mean, do we have a way to do laundry at our house?
Lucy, I'm home.
Okay. Let me see. Can I ask you to clean it or something? That'd be something Gabriel would do, I swear.
Like to, make a confession, Grace?
Whatever you're planning to do with that, Gabriel, I don't want to know.
Okay, then. Let me go see. So I need to wash it somehow, I think. Right? Or...
All my clothes look the...
Do you even have a way to wash clothes around here? What's this?
Gabriel's robe hangs on the wall. It's a bit hot for it in June, though.
Not really. Unless we can use it in the sink.
Gabriel can't think of any way to use that here. Gabriel can't...
Wait, hold on. Walk over this way.
Gabriel can't think...
Can't wash it in there? Okay. But I feel like I need to wash it somehow. Wait, someone had said it. Hold on, let me look at it again.
It's a priest's shirt.
It said it wouldn't be any good in the condition it's in or something.
The magnifying glass isn't it?
No, this...
Gabriel can see that.
Okay, but like... It says something about the black shirt will do him no good in this current state or something. So do I need to wash it? Because otherwise if I put it on elsewhere...
There's no reason to...
It says no reason. It didn't say no reason to wear that, though. It just said not in the condition. So I think that's what I'm supposed to do. But I gotta, like, clean it up or something. But I don't know where we do that if I don't do that here. Can I clean it in the lake or something? Like, that just seems weird, but... It's not
I'll
like
be back
we have
later.
a laundromat on our map.
See ya.
Let me go to the lake. Yeah, there's also, is there a fountain in the park? I think there is, right? But we can't get to it, I don't think. I don't know, what if I try to wash
The
it?
lake is polluted enough already.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to somehow wear that. But I need to clean it or something first? I guess let's go to Jackson Square. No, there's not a fountain we can do anything with. What? Is that Madame Lorelei, or...?
It appears that Madame Lorelei has returned.
Oh. Hey, Madame Lorelei. How you doing?
You're back. You know, you really freaked me out running off like that. Yoo-hoo! Anybody home?
Wait, what?
Stay away from Maria Getty, or you shall pay with your life.
Whoa.
What the hell is going on?
Well, that was freaky. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. There's no fountain here, though. Yeah, I don't know if it's ever like we need to iron it or something. Oh, you know what? Granny's house, actually. Why didn't I think of that? Granny's house. That's probably where we need to go. Oh, you know what? Maybe, like, yeah, she's got this, like, knitting stuff there, right? Well, it's knitting, not sewing, but I don't know. Maybe she, can do something about that. Now, it's weird that it doesn't say anything about it being, like, you know, tattered or anything on it, though. Or, like, dirty. Yeah, let me go to Granny's house, actually.
It's my favorite grandson. How nice.
Okay.
You own...
Skip forward here, please. Alright. Can you do anything with this, Granny?
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
Okay, and then just while I'm here, I'll ask you about this. Make skill by dot, you'll know anything.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
Can I do anything with this?
Granny's knitting basket might make an excellent hiding place, but only if she weren't poking her nose into it every 5 minutes.
Well, that's weird. Do we have it, like, out? I kind of feel like I could see it out there.
Gabriel grew up in this room. Granny's knitting.
There's nowhere around here to wash stuff or anything. I don't know how I can make use of this.
Well, Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
I'm not like, the thing is, I'm not really sure what's even wrong with it right now. Because it doesn't even say anything on it. I'm also wondering, let's go back to the Getty estate. I wonder if she's back at the cemetery by now. Not that we'll necessarily be able to do anything here, but I'm just gonna check while I'm thinking about it.
I told you, Miss Getty is out.
Oh, okay. She's still out. Fair enough. Okay, in that case, where can I go? How can I do something about this shirt? I don't know. The thing is, I'm not even entirely sure what I need to be doing with this shirt right now. Because if I go here and I try to put it on, right, it tells me I can't.
The black shirt won't do Gabriel much good the way it is.
So it's like I need to put it on, but it won't do much good the way it is, so what does that mean?
Those two objects.
Oh, I'm just wondering, what can I do? What can I do with that? Obviously I gotta do something with the black shirt, but I just don't know exactly... It doesn't mean, like, won't do much good the way it is. Like... What does that mean? What is wrong with the black shirt?
This is the first. It's a priest's shirt.
That's all it says, though. I mean, is that... Like, I feel like everywhere else she says there's no reason to wear it, so it seems like there is a reason to wear it here.
The things I do for my art.
Oh, is that what I do, then? Wait, do I put this on, then? Wait, so, I didn't even, that thought didn't even occur to me. Yeah, I was just trying whatever, but, so I guess we gotta try to seduce the old lady, or is that what we're gonna try to do right now? Okay, then. Or
The knocker is firm.
Oh, sorry, use.
Yes? Who is it?
I'm writing an article on voodoo.
Hi, I'm doing an article on voodoo, and I heard that you...
I told you no. This house is under the protection of the saints. Now, go away.
Wait, so that didn't do anything, so why was I able to put that on my hair, then? Why was I able to use the hair gel on my hair? Am I doing this?
Gabriel doesn't.
Why did I put the hair gel in my hair, then? Is it the magazine? Do I need to do the magazine subscription thing?
Yes? Who is it?
Magazine subscriptions.
I have some fine magazine subscriptions for sale.
I'm sorry, but I'm not interested.
Pet supplies.
I've got some great pet supplies.
Gaston.
Thank.
Land shark.
Land shark.
You are no Bill Murray.
Please let me talk to you. I put some stuff in my hair.
Please
Does that make a difference?
let me talk to you, Madame Cazaunoux.
I don't talk to strangers, young man.
But so why did I put this on my hair, then? I'm so confused. I thought that was the answer. Why did you let me put that on my hair, then? What is the point of it? The way he said that made it sound like he was gonna go seduce an old lady or try to seduce an old lady or something. What is the dealio with this? What am I doing then with this? With me putting this on my hair? What is the point of this? I feel like it has to do something with the pre-shirt, but I don't know why I can't do anything with it. Hold on, let me go.
I'm not going back on the street looking like this.
Wait, so he can put that on there. Wait, so that is for this, then. It is for... It has to be for this, right? Can he not do that anywhere else? But then why couldn't we do any other options? I'm so confused. Wait, can I? Hold on. Like, will it let me do it anywhere else?
Why gel that? Why gel that?
My hair looks perfect the way it is at the moment.
So we can... I'm so confused. So it seems like that's some part of the Madame... But why does it not give us any other options then? Do we have to do something else? Do we need to, like, bring flowers or something?
This is the last...
Was there flowers anywhere we could get? Not that I remember. I'm so confused. I'm confused on how to deal with Madame Cazaunoux here. It's like I feel like I have pieces that could that are seeing. But why do we have the hair gel thing and then we also have the priest shirt thing? I'm just kind of confused on both of them right now. Oh, I meant to go to the cathedral, not the cemetery. But actually, has anyone left any flowers here I can take or something? So that's kind of my current thought. Is maybe we need to get something else to go with the hair gel? Maybe we have to either do one or the other, but what we can figure out, either the priest thing or some kind of charm thing, seduction-y kind of thing, but I'm not sure it could happen. Oh wait, is those flowers right there? Maybe. Hold on. Go back. Go back. Let's see, can I? Come on.
Vases seem.
Okay, can I take any flowers?
Gabriel doesn't need any more house plants.
Okay. Do we have flowers somewhere I can take, though? I don't specifically remember seeing flowers anywhere. Wait. Do I wear, the snake scale, maybe? That doesn't really make sense. But, as a pin kind of thing? I don't know, I'm just trying to puzzle this out here. Let's see. I don't remember there being flowers anywhere specifically. But I wasn't necessarily paying attention. But hold on, let me go back here real quick. I might have to look this one up because I'm kind of confused right now.
Gabriel cannot think of any way to adorn himself with that scale.
But does that mean there is a way? But we just have to... Wait, do I put this on?
The things I do for my art.
And then put the scale on, maybe?
Gabriel can...
Okay, no. No, okay. I was wondering if maybe you gels his hair up and then does that, but... But what do you mean it won't do any good the way it is? What does that mean?
This is the last...
Okay. I'm just confused. Confused.
I'm not going back on the street looking like this.
So that's some kind of piece of it, but I gotta figure this out. Where can I get flowers? The park seems like an obvious possibility. I don't know if I need flowers, but that might be a thing. I don't know, it's just my thought, it's we need something else to go with it. Are those flowers inside there? Let me see.
Gabriel can't bend the bars. He's too big to fit through them. And those spikes on top look sharp.
Yeah, so we can't get... and we can't use something like this, right?
Using that on the fence would be pointless. There's nothing to use the tweezers on there.
Okay, I was just checking. Okay, let me see, where else can I go? Were there flowers at the cathedral? I was also gonna see, is there anything else I can do with the shirt there, maybe? I know, I feel like it is something to do. Gelling up our hair, and maybe do we get flowers, what we do? Oh no, I meant to go to the cathedral.
Nothing on that. Gabriel cannot see. Gabriel doesn't want to take that from the ready room.
Really? Are those flowers or just...
The vase adds a knife. This small nook must be used as a ready room.
Can we take the cross?
The crucifix might come in handy.
Okay.
Gabriel.
I can't take...
Gabriel doesn't...
any of this stuff, right?
Gabriel isn't...
Well, you never know when a priest's collar will come in handy.
Oh, that's what I needed. The priest collar. Okay. I feel like I checked in here before, but I just must not have clicked on that exact spot. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
This is the first...
Wait, so we gotta... Oh, so it automatically added it to the outfit. Okay, that's what we needed. So we do that. So wait, so do we do the hair gel and the priest thing then, maybe? I guess that must be what we do. Okay. Maybe we don't need to get some flowers or anything then. We just need to appear saintly. Okay, I think now I can finally do this. Now I will pretend to be a priest.
Alright, but this is private.
Okay then. And for the finishing touch, some hair gel.
The things I do for my art.
Yep. Now you look nice, like a saintly little boy. Okay. Let us knock on the door.
Yes? Who is it?
Hopefully she doesn't have great eyesight, so she doesn't recognize that it's us. Though she might also recognize our voice, I guess. But hopefully she doesn't remember us from all the times we knocked on her door before. It's Father McLaughlin to see ya.
It's Father McLaughlin to see you.
Okay, we disguise our
Father
voice.
McLaughlin, you say? You must be new in the parish. I'm so pleased to meet you, Father. Do come in.
Okay, we disguised our voice, and she must not be able to see very well. So we're in. Yes, good. Good.
Please be seated, Father.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
Okay, first of all, let me look around, because when I was in Getty's voice, I didn't look around before I talked, and then I got kicked out.
The folding screen has a colorful pattern. It looks oriental. A small table holds a lamp, a photo, and a plaster saint. Like all good hostesses, Madame has candy out for her guests. These appear to be several decades old.
Probably still maybe kind of good.
There's an old-fashioned jewelry box on the coffee table. The tea service has been polished recently. Madame uses it with her Creole sisters, perhaps? Madame's parlor is full of carefully dusted and polished relics of her past. It's a painting of a pretty young lady in old-fashioned clothes.
Madame, in younger days?
Good heavens, no, Father.
Okay, then.
Madame's antiques are probably worth something.
Interesting. She specifically mentioned that. Let me see. Just talk, madam.
It's so nice of you to invite me in.
But no, mon père. I am always happy to see one of the good fathers.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, my child?
Of course not, mon père.
It's funny him calling her my child. Oh gosh, she looks so funny with his hair all slicked back like that. What about voodoo, madam?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
People think I'm just a foolish old woman, but I know the things they do. My family's been in New Orleans since 1750, so I know more than most. Voodoo people are all over this city. In the shops, everywhere. They'll curse you like that. And most people don't even notice. Spit on your bread at the bakery. Take strands of your hair at the store when you try on the clothes. You have to be so careful. But I know their ways, so I can protect myself. I know how to use the magic too, and I can counteract their evil spells.
Interesting.
Tell me more about voodoo in New Orleans.
It's just plain evil. It's dangerous to even discuss it.
Interesting.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Voodoo murders? Ha! They are nothing new to me, father. They happen all the time. I hardly go out anymore. It's too dangerous in the streets. They can get you anywhere, you know. Even here in this room. But I try not to let them know about me. That's the best way.
Interesting.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Shh. They'll hear you.
Okay, enough about that. What about New Orleans?
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
The only true New Orleanians are of French origin, you know. My family were among the original settlers of New Orleans. They came here from France. The Creole society used to be so gay in New Orleans. Now it barely hangs on by its fingernails.
That's a pretty old use of that word, isn't it? Let's see. Anything more about that?
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You know, I can stroll the streets of the French Quarter and see in my mind's eye the way it used to be. It was wonderful in the old days.
What about St. John's Eve?
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Mais oui! I used to love the St. John's Eve Mass at Sandwick Cathedral. Of course, it is also a night of great wickedness, worse than All Hallows Eve. They will corrupt anything, Father.
They? They who?
Oh, you know.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I don't think I should say any more about that.
Okay then. What about Capri Sans Cour?
Do you have any idea what Cabri Sans Cour means?
Mais oui, I know. I bet you do not, Father, n'est-ce pas?
Means goat without horns.
It means goat without horns.
Oh, Father, you surprise me. You do know what it means. You know what they mean by goat without horns, don't you? A human being. That's right. Slit your throat, cut out your heart. Pure evil murder.
Anything more about that? Probably not, but...
That Cabri Sans Cour thing.
Do not continue to tease me, Father. You know what it means as well as I.
What about Marie Laveau, then?
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
She was only a front for the real evildoers, Father. And that's the truth about Marie Laveau.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
She was only a
Okay, what about animal masks?
Do you know anything about animal masks?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Okay, what about Veve?
Do you know anything about Veves?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Naturally, Black Voodoo.
Do you know anything about Black Voodoo?
Oh, yes, Father. It is the wickedest kind. The kind they practice here in New Orleans.
Tell me more about Black Voodoo.
I already told you. Black Voodoo is what they practice here.
Okay then, what about Schattenjäger?
Have you ever heard of a Schattenjäger?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Alright, human sacrifice.
Do you know anything about human sacrifice here in New Orleans?
Well, my great-grandmother could tell stories. She saw it. People say that sort of thing wasn't done in New Orleans. But the real voodoo queens did it. Oh, yes.
Hmm.
Can you tell me anything else about human sacrifice?
What is there to tell? They cut your heart out.
Okay, what about real voodoo queens?
Who were the real voodoo queens?
Well, my great-grandmother told me that Laveau was just a front, a flamboyant decoy. She distracted authorities from the real voodoo queen of New Orleans. It's been the same one for almost 200 years. She's head of a secret voodoo enfort. That's what they call their temples, you know. It's so secret, most of the voodoo people in the city don't even know about it. The real voodoo queen controlled Laveau, gave her a little bit of power, and used her like a puppet.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you remember about the real voodoo queen?
Well, my great-grandmother said that the real voodoo queen was the most beautiful woman on earth. She had the most incredible copper-colored skin.
Anything else?
Is there anything else you remember about the real voodoo queen?
Well, they are all brides of Satan. Other than that, I can't think of anything.
Alright, what about yourself?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I am Creole. My family has been in New Orleans for over 200 years. Real New Orleanians are French, you see. These days the city is overrun with people with no heritage at all. No offense, father, but it's true. But the French, naturellement, will always be the true blood of New Orleans.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, father, I don't know what else to say.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh wait, there was something else there. Hold on.
Do you mind if I ask you a few more questions, madame?
If you wish, father.
I just saw something new popped up there. Wait, why is this showing as if... Oh, never mind, just because I hovered over that, but what is voodoo for?
Tell me more about this secret voodoo hound four.
Well, I've never seen it. I wouldn't go near it if you paid me. But it's here in Orleans, I guarantee it. I hear the drums at night, oh yes. That's why I am so ill. I tell you, those drums. But we shouldn't talk about it. They'll hear us. It's the devil's work that happens there. I can tell you. I'll show you something. Something secret. You mustn't tell anyone, father.
I swear on my collar.
Here it is, mon père. A true object of evil if there ever was one.
It radiates something, all right.
It belonged to my great-grandmother. She told my mother that it was a token to gain entrance to the real voodoo ceremonies.
You don't say.
To tell you the truth, I always felt nervous about having it in the house. You know, evil influence and all.
Oh, I can see how you would, yes.
And yet, I could never part with it. It's been in the family for generations. Would you bless it for me, father? I feel strange asking such a thing of you, but surely you understand.
Bless this bracelet of a snake, even though its vibes aren't great. Let it do nobody harm when they wear it on their arm. Voodoo spirits, go away, don't come back another day. And now, let us pray.
It's a bracelet in the shape of a snake.
I feel like we've seen something like this before.
I think that's enough, father.
Wait,
Oh, right. Here you go.
was it Magentia that was wearing? Someone was wearing a bracelet like that, weren't they? Wait, was it Magentia that was wearing a bracelet like that, or was it Malia? I don't remember, but I feel like we've seen one of those bracelets before. Someone was wearing it. I don't remember if it was Magentia or if it was Molly, or I might have also not sure, but I swear we've seen that before. Interesting. Can we talk anymore?
Do you mind if I ask?
I don't think there's anything... Oh, we can ask about the snake bracelet more.
Can I see that snake bracelet again? I'm not sure the first blessing took, and I'd like to re-bless it.
All right. I do admire your thoroughness, Father. Here's the bracelet, Father.
Bless this bracelet of a snake. Let it wound and not.
Madame is the only person to...
Oops, sorry. Can I inspect it?
There's no point.
Okay.
There's no...
Okay.
I think that's enough, Father.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, right. Here you go.
Sorry. Sorry. Just seeing what I could do with it. Can I take a piece of candy?
The candy looks too old to be edible.
Okay, fair enough. What was this again?
There's an old-fashioned...
I mean, I can't really take anything while she's here anyway.
The plant looks healthy, despite Gabriel's vague impression that Castro makes great use of it. The tea service has been polished recently.
I don't think there's anything else
Madame's
for us.
antiques are probably worth something.
Probably, but I doubt we could take anything.
That looks a little large to carry around. Madame would think Father McLaughlin was suspiciously snoopy if Gabriel did that.
Who was it that was wearing a bracelet like that? It's bugging me now. Don't remember who it was specifically, but I know someone was. Someone was wearing a bracelet like that, I swear. And I imagine we probably have to get access to this bracelet at some point, maybe, but I don't know that we can right now. We'd have to, like, distract her with something or other, maybe. I guess we could try showing her some stuff.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Okay. What about this?
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
You don't happen to know German, right?
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
No, I'm guessing we probably have to go, maybe like at some point when if we actually go to Germany and we can see that or something. Let me see.
Madame Cazaunoux is paranoid and fearful enough without showing her that graphic photograph.
Okay, fair enough. I was like, I'm not sure this is a good idea, but, you know, gotta try it wherever possible.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Okay. What about this?
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Probably nothing will, but I just gotta check anyway.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Okay, well, I feel like we might just leave it here for now then. I don't know that there's anything... Oh, can I sketch the bracelet maybe? Hold on. I don't know if she'll let me see it again. I wonder if I can sketch it.
Do you mind if I...
If... All right.
Hold on, let me see if
Here's the bracelet.
Probably not, it's probably too...
Bless this bracelet. Let it do and not.
Hold on.
There's no point.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll head out for now then.
Gabriel cannot open the front hall.
Okay. Well, I just need to walk there then.
Well, madame, I must be going.
Of course, Father. I know how busy you must be tending your flock.
Okay.
I'm not going back on the street looking like this.
About enough. Okay, let me see. Were you the one that had that bracelet?
Gabriel Knight, come in.
Hello, Magentia.
I think it might have been Malia that wore that bracelet.
Please, be seated.
I think think was it Molly? Maybe it was Molly that was wearing that bracelet. I think it might have been her, yeah.
Magenta Moonbeam is wrapped in gauze and silks. She looks vaguely mysterious and mysteriously vague.
Can I talk anything new about you? So I don't. Yeah. So I think maybe it was Molly that was wearing the bracelet. I remember that.
Could
bracelet.
I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Seeker.
Anything new? I don't think so. No. Okay. Oh, Voodoo Hunt for? I don't think we've asked you that.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
There are many voodoo churches in New Orleans, no?
Yes, but have you heard of a secret voodoo hound fool?
Wherever did you hear such a ridiculous story? There is no such thing.
Alright, I don't think I have anything different to show you then either, do I? I don't think so.
Since Magenta...
Okay, I'm gonna head out then.
Well, I guess...
We could go talk to Dr. John and have him deny everything again and be all vaguely sinister. Perhaps. I guess so. I can't believe the day still isn't over yet, though. Like, it's kind of crazy. This day has been so long. Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
I'm really surprised it hasn't. We haven't progressed to the next day yet at all. Can I ask you about that?
Could I ask you some more?
Voodoo Hunt for. I think that's all that we have that's new to ask you about.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Knight. The voodoo churches in the city have no need for secrecy.
Alright then. Fair enough. Okay. You're not wearing a bracelet, right?
Dr. John is a huge man. If his manner weren't so pleasant, he'd be intimidating.
And it may not always be so pleasant, I have reason to suspect.
I'll be going.
Come back again.
I mean, you're just gonna deny, but I guess I'll ask you anyways.
Hi. Can I ask?
Let's see. Well, I know what this is now. Can I see
I
about
found
again?
out what Gabriel
Oh yeah, here we go.
Knight means.
I forgot to went to a front
How
about
did
this.
you know about human sacrifice?
I never said those words, monsieur. You must have heard them from someone else.
Alrighty then. What about Voodoo Hunt for?
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
Why, there's no such thing. Not around here.
Naturally. What else can I even do? I feel like we've done like so much stuff and the day is still not over. I don't know, let's go back to the Getty estate. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she had a bracelet like that on her arm. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that. I mean, we already know she's certainly involved in some of this shit, but yeah. Is she like a puppet queen? Is that part of the reason why she's so busy?
I told you, Miss Getty is out.
Okay. I'm just keep checking to see if she's back in. Sorry. I don't have a number to call her exactly. What about the professor? I'm mean, I assume he knows nothing about that. But we could ask him anyway, I suppose.
Mr. Knight, you're back. Oh, goody.
Yeah, I mean, I assume we're gonna want to get that bracelet from her somehow, from Madame Cazaunoux, I mean, but don't know right now, like, how we might go about that. Don't know if we are in a position right now to try that at all. Anyways, let's talk.
Mind if I pick your brain?
Not if it will get you out.
Let me see. Voodoo for...
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound-four?
Secret voodoo hound-four? Where, Mr. Knight?
In New Orleans.
Well, I don't know anything about a secret hound-four in New Orleans. But if you find something along those lines, let me know.
Of course, of course. Keep up your good work. I will head back out. Out.
Okay,
goodbye.
Back out. Well, let's go, I guess, just see if there's any messages? I don't know.
Lucy, I'm home.
Oh, joy.
Anything at all?
There's no one in that part.
Oh.
Got a minute?
Let me see. Messages.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Research.
Could you do so?
Sure.
I can't think of...
Okay.
What am I supposed to do to progress the day further? Like, what in the world? Like, we've done so much, but it's still not the end of the day.
I'll be back.
Don't hurt.
What else needs to happen? Should I go back to Jackson Square again and see if Madame Lorelei is back again? Like, is there something else I can do with Madame Cazaunoux? Like, I know I need to get that bracelet somehow, but I have no idea how I could possibly do that. Because I'd have to distract her somehow. I don't really have any way of doing that right now. I mean, I really have nothing, like... Like, what could I possibly try and do? I feel like I'm all tapped out right now and everything, but... Can I do anything else with Sam right now, maybe?
Can I?
Look,
So, how do you feel?
Nothing, okay.
Gabriel cannot.
Can we... I mean... Is there anything new in the case, maybe?
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What about a voodoo hound for?
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound-four?
Hound what?
Hound-four. It's a temple.
Sounds like someone's pulling your leg on that one.
maybe is, I'm gonna talk to Mosley, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what else to do right now. I feel like I'm all out of leads for the moment.
Detective Mosley. Hard at work, I see. Knight, come on in.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is to somehow get that bracelet from the madam, but I don't have any idea how I could possibly do that, but I might have to go back there and see if there's anything else I can figure out. For now, though, let's see.
Can I ask you about some stuff? You're the writer. Ask away.
Let me see. The voodoo houndfour.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo houndfour?
Oh, come on. Someone's pulling your leg, Knight.
Are you sure?
There's nothing secret about voodoo in New Orleans. There's a museum, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but that's the stuff they want you to see.
You're getting mighty paranoid, Knight.
Dude, there's people dying and, like, voodoo symbols around. Like, I don't think... It's paranoid to think there might be some shady shit going on. Anyways, did I ask you about all this stuff before? Probably did. What about the case status?
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
I told you, it's going for shit.
Okay. Guess that's it for now here. What else can I do?
I'm gonna hit the road.
Have a good one.
Like, I don't think there was even any option to, like, if I could have asked her to, like, can you make some tea, or, like, to do, you know, make some tea or something. Oh, you know what, maybe I have to ask her to make some tea. Maybe. Like, if I do something with the tea service, maybe. And then she would go make the tea, and then I could nab the bracelet while she's occupied. Okay, that's an idea. Let's go back here, put our getup back on, and see if that's it. Because I think this is like this is the only thing I know of right now, really, aside from like that cemetery lock plate that I have no leads on getting that key right now by any means. Okay, so get up on.
All right, but this is private.
Mm-hmm. Get all priestly now.
The things I do for my art.
Okay. Now.
Yes? Who is it?
Father McLaughlin.
It's Father McLaughlin back again, don't you know?
Yes, Father. Come on in. Please be seated, Father.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
Are you making me some tea?
If Madame wants to serve tea, she will do the pouring.
Yeah, can I...
The tea service has... Father McLaughlin would never steal from one of his flocks.
Of course not, but can I...
Madame's parlor does not need a rearranging.
Yes, but can I ask her to make me some tea? And I haven't seen an option for that at all.
Do you mind if I...
If...
Let me see... There's nothing else. What about this option?
It's so nice of you to invite me in.
Ah, but no, mon père. I am always happy to see one of the good fathers.
Of course, but can you make me some tea? Because that would mean you'd have to go out of the room, which is what I need. What I need, somehow, to make happen. How could I possibly get her out of the room? 'Cause that's the only thought I have, is to do the tea service somehow.
There's an old... Madame will open up... Madame's... Madame's... Father McLaughlin.
Okay,
Gabriel doesn't need to do that to the candy.
Okay, but how do I distract her? So I can take the bracelet.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
How do I distract her to take the bracelet? Can I do something to it while I have it in my hands that could let me take it then, somehow? Like, can I write on it or something?
Do you mind
if...
Can I see that?
Here's the...
Bless this bracelet of a snake. Even though it's 5, let it voodoo and not.
There's no point.
Can I use anything on it?
There's no...
What can I do then?
There's no...
Okay. What can I do to get that bracelet then?
Madame Cazaunoux looks fragile and pale under a thick layer of face powder. If Gabriel is not mistaken, she's a slice short of a loaf.
Yeah, maybe, but... Bill, how can I get this bracelet away from her? How indeed?
This is the first...
Is there something else I can get? I don't know, I'm really confused. I might have to look it up again because I'm really confused on where to go. I feel like I've done so much, but I still don't have an end to the day. And I know I need to get this bracelet somehow, but I don't have any idea how right now, to be honest. So, yeah. But I think for now, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here, and I'm gonna kind of brainstorm in between videos here, I guess, and see if I can come up with any more ideas for anything to try. But yeah, and if I can't, then I guess I'll just have to look something up here because I'm really stumped right now. But anyways, for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.